Hello yogis, my name is Debbie Lash and I'm your yoga teacher for today. Thanks for joining me here on my YouTube channel. Please remember to subscribe if you haven't already, and remember to click the bell and it will alert you every time a new class drops. So today's practice is with a focus on perimenopausal symptoms or menopause, just depending on where and what stage you're at. And this affects all women, normally in their early 40s all the way through to the mid-50s. And it really is a different journey for everyone. But some of the main symptoms can be hot flushes, irritability, a little depression, sadness, hair loss, just to name a few. So a yoga practice is a really beautiful way to find the connection to yourself, to cool the body down, and really just taking a moment to pause and just breathe in and feel all the nuances at this stage of your life. So with this in mind, should we get started? I'm actually going to start you with some pranayama, some alternate nostril breathing, just to help you bring you into the practice and just cool the body down. So today's practice is actually at the wall. So take yourself to a wall or a door or just a really nice space where you feel that you can lean in. So I'm even going to bring I'm sitting on a blanket, I've got a bolster, but if you don't have a yoga bolster, you could use a pillow from the sofa, you could use some blankets, some towels, just whatever you have at home. So sit up nice and tall. Take a moment to land and arrive, just bowing the chin to the chest and turning your attention and your focus inward. Just notice how you're feeling energetically, emotionally, what's coming up for you. Physically, how is your physical body feeling? There's a lot of change going on. So this is a very important time to be really kind to yourself with your thoughts and actions. And if you are, the fact that you are here practicing with me means that your self-care regime is right on point. Bring the hands together at heart center, bowing chin to chest, and take an inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. Shift the prayer to third eye. Thumbs pressing in between the eyebrows, and take an inhale to the third eye. Open mouth, exhale. Releasing your left hand down, right hand alongside the face. Peace fingers, I like to bend them down. Some people like to bring them to the third eye. Thumb on the right nostril, ring finger left. And sit up nice and tall. You could even find yourself leaning in and feeling a little bit more supported by the wall. Inhale through both nostrils. Close off the right nostril, exhale through the left. Inhale left. Close off the left, exhale right. Inhale right. Pause and switch, exhale left. That's one full cycle. Inhale left. Close off the left, exhale right. Inhale right. Pause and switch, exhale left. That's two cycles. We're going to take three more. Inhale right, inhale left. Close off the left, exhale right. Inhale right. Pause and switch, exhale left. So your left nostril inhale is your feminine energy. Close off the left, exhale right. And it relates to the moon. Inhale, right. Pause and switch, exhale, left. Inhale, left. Pause and switch, exhale, right. And your right nostril, inhale, right. There's your masculine energy. Close off the right, exhale, left. Inhale, left. Exhale, right. And it relates to the sun. Inhale, right. Pause and switch, exhale, left. One last cycle here, inhale, left. Pause and switch, exhale, right. Inhale, right. Pause and switch, exhale, left. Release the hand down. Gently blink the eyes open. We're going to start lying down on our back, legs up the wall. This pose is called Vipariti Karani. And you could keep a blanket handy. Just depends on what's happening in your hips and your hamstrings. But we start with our hip touching the wall, and just inhale, lower yourself all the way down. Exhale, bring the knees into the chest, and then we swing the legs up the wall. And then the buttock flex is touching the wall. And if your hamstrings are especially tight, bend your knees and just take a moment to pause here. If there's anything going on in your lower back, you could bring a blanket or a pillow or a towel, press down, lift the hips up, and just place the blanket underneath the sacrum. And this feels delicious in my body. Roll the shoulders down, and it feels like your shoulder blades are hugging into your spine. And there's a nice amount of space on both sides of the neck. The inner thighs are gently rolling in towards the wall. And the toes aren't either point or flex, they're just neutral. And just start to breathe here, just a cooling inhale for 5 counts. Open the mouth, exhale, slowing the breath down for 5 counts. Gently close the lips together, inhaling for 5. Exhaling for 5. Stay with the breath just like this, lovely and slow. If your mind feels especially active or there's a lot of dialogue going on, focus the breath as you inhale, as it comes in through the crown of the head, washing the spine all the way to the tailbone. Pause, and then exhale the breath out through the legs, out through the feet. Take 5 more cycles of breath, just like this, inhaling down the spine. Exhaling the breath out through the legs, out through the feet. And there's a soft whisper in the back of your throat. That Ujjayi breath wants to be audible, so you can listen and learn. When you pay attention, what you'll notice is when you stop breathing that conscious breath, making the beautiful soft whisper in the back of the throat, the mind has woken up and it pulls you out of the practice and, takes you down that rabbit hole of all the thoughts. feelings. So we come back into the practice over and over again, following the inhale all the way to the top, and then pressing the exhale all the way through to the bottom. 2 more cycles of breath, just like this. Make sure there's no tension in your jaw. Just give the jaw a wriggle. Soften the tongue, pulling it down and away from the roof of the mouth. You could even stretch your eyelids here, keeping them closed but looking all the way down. And then looking up, keeping the eyes closed, looking all the way up. Take a look to the right with the eyes closed, and a look to the left. And maybe 3 big sweeping circles with the eyes closed one way. And then roll the eyes back the other way. From here, we're going to bend the knees, place the soles of the feet on the wall, open the knees wide. You might want to just slide your sit bones back a smidge. You could even just put a little bit of pressure here, just bending the elbows, bringing the hands on the inner thighs, or palms facing up. You could even bring your hands on your ribs, just to remind you to breathe deeply into the deepest part of your belly, filling your lungs. Notice the ribs widen and expand as you breathe in, and the waist narrows and retracts as you breathe out. Keep pressing the big toes in towards each other, keeping that connection back to yourself over and over again. Your Ujjayi breath is your internal gaze. And hopefully you're already feeling a little bit more grounded through the exhales. And just know that you're exactly where you're meant to be right now. Carving out this time for a little self-care. And one more cycle of breath. Pressing all the breath out to the bottom. And gently draw the knees. Just help your knees come together. And rolling all the way to the side. Bringing yourself all the way up. Keep a nice soft gaze, inward turn. And from here we're going to just crawl our way into our first downward facing dog. Spread your fingers. You could even bring a bolster or a block or whatever you have, and just surrender the head down. Inner thighs are pressing back. Heels are drifting down as you actively press your hands on the mat forward and away from your feet. Breathing length and love and light into the whole back body here. This is very grounding position as the head is below the heart. It's wonderful for balancing your hormones. And it's very cooling, especially with the head resting. Take 5 more cycles of breath. And at any point, if you needed to, you could drop the knees to the floor and take child's pose. If this just felt too much in your body today, just listen. Your body holds all the answers. And your biceps are lifting up beside your ears as the triceps roll down. Take 3 more cycles of breath wherever you are. The thighs are pressing back so the heels drift down. And it's all about the breath. Exhale, bend the knees, drop the knees to the floor. Exhale here. You can bring your head down, forehead down. Taking a moment to pause. And inhaling, just lifting yourself all the way up. We're going to lie down on our back. So just slide the bolster, having it handy to the side if you need it, or remember your pillow, your blanket. And inhaling, lowering yourself all the way down. Grab your prop, whatever it may be, and lift the hips up as you breathe in, and then snuggle down. You could even bring this blanket and just snuggle it in here at the back of the head, and roll the shoulders down and away from the ears, just opening the heart space. You can even bring your hands down into this area, down into the pelvis, down into the sexual organs, ovaries, and just breathe, and maybe attach a white or golden light as you find the inhale washing the spine all the way down. And then just exhale, focusing the exhale just in this area. Stay with the breath, just close your eyes and allow yourself to go in. Exhaling, pressing all the breath through the lower part of the body. Take 3 more cycles of breath, just like this. Inhaling through the nose. Exhaling through the nose. And if you are feeling hot, breathe out through the mouth, and it's a really nice, natural way to cool the body down from the inside out. And remember, you can stay and hold these poses for much longer if that's what you feel that your body needs. And you might come into a pose and just feel that you just want to hang out here. So really just use your intuition and just lean into the poses that really resonate in your body. Take 3 more cycles of breath, just like this. Inhaling down through the crown of the head. Exhaling, pressing the breath out through the lower area. You could even press the breath out through the legs and the feet if you feel like you need to feel more grounded. One more cycle of breath. Pressing down through your feet. Inhaling, lifting the hips up. Exhale, lower down. And draw the knees into the chest round. And just squeeze and harness all the energy in the body here. Either roll to the side to lift yourself up, or a gentle rocking to bring yourself all the way up. I'm going to open the legs into V shape. And this feels very different in everybody's body. So if this feels a lot in your body, you could use the wall and just bring yourself upright, hugging the belly in, rolling the shoulders down. But if you want to take yourself a little deeper, you could bring the bolster, a pillow, it could be a cushion from the sofa, just one of them, and then just gently lowering yourself down here. And it's really nice if you can get the head grounded. You could put the bolster on some blocks, or I'm just creating this lovely little scenario for myself here. My feet are flexed, the bolster's pressing in towards the groin. And again, I'm working the breath and channeling it, coming down in through the crown of the head, washing the spine, and then exhaling out through the legs and the feet. And if your hamstrings feel tight, you could just bend the knees here and be here like this. Otherwise, straighten. And just breathe into every cell of your body. And it feels like you're giving yourself a hug from the inside out. Take 3 more cycles of breath wherever you are, just finding peace and stillness. Focusing on an inward turn. And inhaling, bringing yourself all the way up. And giving yourself permission for Shavasana. Draw the knees together. So there's options here. You could bring the bolster or your cushion or your towels underneath and gently lie down. Or you could lower yourself down and bring the bolster. Place it here. Bring this lovely blanket underneath the neck. Shoulders rolling under. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Open the mouth, sigh it out. And release and let go. Let go of tension, stress, anxiety, hot flushes, any conversations that may have gone wrong, that irritability. Just let it all go. Let go of the breath and return to normal shallow breathing. Just use this opportunity to honor yourself for showing up, carving out the time to be here, taking care of yourself so that you can fill yourself up energetically so you're able to take care of everybody else. Take a moment to thank your body for doing all the work. And I thank you for sharing your practice with me. It really is an honor and a privilege. Start to wriggle fingers and toes. And please feel free to just stay here in Shavasana. Even if you fall into a deep sleep, maybe that's just what your body needs. Otherwise, lift the arms up and over the head. Just breathe into every cell, taking a full body stretch. Open mouth, exhale. And drawing the knees into the chest. Rolling to the side. And bringing yourself all the way up. Sealing in this beautiful practice. Be kind to yourself with your thoughts and your actions. Namaste. I hope you enjoyed the practice. Leave me some feedback in the comments below. And if you'd like to see more classes like this, give me a thumbs up. See you soon.